You've stopped into another episode of Dad Crossing where myself, Nick, and my co-host Sean will have real, honest chats about the highs and lows of dad life. We'll laugh together at the craziness of parenting and the silliness of our kiddos, and we'll support each other through the challenges and tough decisions of fatherhood. Whether you're a seasoned granddad or a dad-to-be, we promise laughs, relatable, and sometimes raw talk, and expert help to tackle the tough issues. Not from Sean and me, but from the amazing guests we'll have on the show. So let's be dads crossing through life together. Welcome to Dad Life, one of my favorite episodes of the year where Sean and I get to eat candy and talk about Halloween traditions and probably 5 other things that we don't know we're going to do because we'll squirrel all around. But we're going to start with candy, so that's all that matters. Candy's all that matters. So
I like
Sean,
it. I like this.
Go ahead. Go.
I have a feeling with the additional sugar by the end of this episode, we will be squirreling in many different directions. So,
Yep.
that is prior warning.
Probably. For sure. So Sean and I have went in and taxed our children because that's really what Halloween is. It's the holiday where you can teach your children about tax and how it works. They get stuff, you get a portion of it. That's how that goes. And so now we're going to eat it. Go ahead.
Very cool. Do you dad tax your children with everything?
No, just candy.
What?
What else?
Kids get a McDonald's. You all owe me at least 2 chips. There's a dad tax.
Oh, no, I don't usually tax with much. I'm trying to think. Every once in a while I will. Yeah.
Emily's got to the point now where when she sits down and I know they've got McDonald's fries, she will just go, dad tax. And she'll pay it upright. Well, Logan fights it still. But at 7 years old, he's kind of new to this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he'll learn that the tax man gets his money one way or another. You pay up somehow. So, yeah, sometimes the kids will fight me on stuff like that, but not usually. I mean, I'm trying to think. I think I used to dad tax stuff a lot more than what I do now. So, but I still dad tax Halloween candy because I feel like that's a tradition that should never leave. So, so here's one thing. So let's just roll. I will start one thing, then you can start one thing. We'll just go back and forth. How about that? In our little lineup here.
Yeah.
So
absolutely fine.
So one thing I wanted to ask you, Sean, about Halloween. Now, this has been happening for, probably ever, but it seems like this year it was more, and I know this is a yes for at least some of Logan's things, but are you getting more stuff like this? There are these little squishy, it's a squishy ghost and a light up ring. I've got these all the time, but now I feel like the kids are getting them more and more, and I'm okay with it. I actually kind of really like it. They get enough candy. There's definitely people are still handing out candy, but I don't know. You guys getting anything like this?
Logan got one.
Yeah.
There was one house on the estate this year that kind of gave him this fiber optic wand thing with the lit up and he could wave around, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's next level.
When I was in Emily's stash, she got a lot more than that, but she went to a different estate with her boyfriend Oliver. So she got glow sticks and stuff and snap pans and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which, again, I don't mind. The same as you. The kids get tons of candy. Having other cool stuff, which over here you could buy 200 glow sticks for less than you could buy a box of candies for. So
yeah,
the sea turtles might not enjoy it, but the dentists are happy.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. The only other thing that's not here that they've gotten in years past, which I think is cool. I don't know. Do you guys have Wendy's? Don't break. Are you breaking stuff over there, Sean? You all right?
I am. Yeah, I dropped my phone. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Put it back on the floor. We do have Wendy's, but not very local to me. They are quite far away.
But every once in a while, I'll still see it for McFlurries. The little they give a McFlurry or what a Wendy's. I can't think of what it's called. What's the Wendy's Frosty or Frosty tickets?
Frosty. I was going to say I know that.
Yeah, I could just totally left my brain. I've also seen them sometimes for Blizzards, but not as often. They're like the kiddie version. So.
What's a Blizzard?
Dairy Queen? No Dairy Queen over there? Learn something new every day.
We have KFC Crush'ems, but not a Blizzard.
Crush 'em?
Yeah, Crush'ems. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, see,
We've
we
got something
squirreled
new
already.
going
We didn't even
on.
make it through one whole round. What's a crush 'em? What is it? What is it? Ice cream or?
It's basically like a milk-based flushy. It's like a
Flush?
It's like a Frosty.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't
It's
think
like a
our
Frosty,
KFC
but
has
a
that.
little bit more runny. So
Okay. I don't think our KFC has it. A Blizzard is by Dairy Queen's like a really big, like a national ice cream chain here. And so basically it's just ice cream and then they throw in a bunch of fixins, So you get to pick your, like, if you want it to be like cookie dough or, because that's my favorite. A cookie dough Blizzard is like, that's all I need in life.
crack.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and there he is with it.
I need one now. But a Reese's Blizzard is also very good. So yeah. Anyways, those little tokens, this stuff like this, that's not just like candy, is very cool. What do you got, Sean? You're next. What
have I got? I have some toxic waste.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't get any of that. That's a big one. Ours are normally smaller than that.
Yeah. I'm quite impressed with it. It came with it had quite a few different ones in it, and I kind of said, don't eat them all because I want to eat one of these. And I'm a bit nervous about it because I watched one of the kids eat this earlier, and the face they pulled was unreal. So I'm going to give you the option of picking which flavor I eat.
Oh, wow, I'm in on this.
So there's green apple,
okay,
melon, a lime. I think that's all that's got left.
Go with green apple. I love green apple.
I'm so happy you said green apple. I did not want to eat a lime one. I'm gonna go. A little bit of ASMR. I apologize. I did warn you in the previous episode that there will be some noises. True. Oh, this is so sticky.
Oh man. The face. The face is the best.
Oh my god.
The face is the best. Well,
such a fun job.
Well, I know what the teaser is for this week. I got it. It's already done.
Oh my. That awful.
Is it just because it's so? I mean, it's obviously because it's sour. Because your face is next level.
I'm salivating so bad. Oh my word.
So is it gone? Like, is it? Does it? Are you still?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, that's made my teeth hurt. No.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it. It's gone. Oh, there's a green pear. I'm so glad I didn't do green pear.
Should have chose lime.
I nearly swore at you, Nick. I nearly swore. This is a PG podcast. I won't do it.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Now the sourness is gone. That's really nice. Tastes like a Granny Smith apple.
Yeah, you just got to make it through.
Prior to that, I thought my face was going to turn inside out. Wow. Oh my god. What is in this stuff? Oh my word. I can feel. Yeah, there we go. My taste has returned back to normal.
There you go. You made it.
There you go. Candy dynamics. I hate you. I absolutely hate you.
So are the kids into them? Do they like them or hate them? Where are they
at? I haven't tried Logan with them yet. Emily loves them. But I'm gonna try Logan with it tomorrow. I can't wait to see the face that he pulled because
that's gonna be good.
That kid doesn't do sour.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good.
Holy crap! I'm gonna keep the little tub. I like the little tub.
The tub is cool for sure.
The label come off. Yeah. I mean, toxic waste has been around for a while over here, but it never had this really cool plastic ring, which makes it look like the toxic waste is overflowing. It usually just had what looks like a barrel.
Oh, that's a good one.
But wow, yeah.
That one's a strong one. Well, I definitely don't have toxic waste.
Here we go. I'm looking at like the typical values per 100 grams.
Uh-huh.
I was like, 359 calories per 100 grams. There ain't no way I'm eating 100 grams of that without my face falling off. So we're okay with that.
Yeah, I think in all the facial exercises you get when you eat one, you've probably lost calories. So if you did like net calorie, you came out ahead. That's what I think. A lot of facial exercising.
Probably.
So I did something a lot less sour. I don't know how sour this is gonna be though. But since we're doing sour stuff, sour punches. These were really popular with I don't know if I can do.
Oh, we don't have them over here.
Yeah, so there you go. It's like a
I hope that kicks
Twizzler,
the crap out of you.
but covered in, I'm guessing, sour stuff. So Noah got a lot of these. So did Ariel. Very sticky, stickier than Twizzler.
Oh, there's another round of sour.
Really, again? This is not near sour. This is nothing. This actually is false advertisement.
Screw you.
Yeah, it's way sweeter than sour.
I think you should have like Noah or Ariel come and kick you in the nuts just because of that. Trick or treat!
I think it's only trick at that point.
Yeah, well, I chose toxic waste. You chose something that was nice.
I didn't know. There's just a bunch of them, so I was trying to be nice. Let's see. I want to see if I can buy toxic waste.
I'm having to use the flashlight on my phone to read this.
Oh yeah, I can buy these.
What is it? What's there is something that they put into what is the flavoring that they put into sweets that like makes them so sour?
I don't know. Ask ChatGPT. It knows all things. Oh yeah, apple, apple, watermelon, lemon, blue raspberry, and black cherry. You know what? I can buy this for $2.99 right now. I'm getting it.
I cannot wait to hear your reaction.
I am going to give this to the kids. And whoa. This is way far away from me. Wow. I wouldn't get this for a while. Can I find one closer?
I'll just send you some. I mean, it might cost me more to send it than it is to
I was going to say, no, you're not doing that. Okay, I'll see if I can buy it off of Amazon because I'm going to have to get it shipped.
Malic acid.
Malic acid.
There it is. Acid, malic. That is what like for super sour and mix a small amount of malic acid with citric acid. So a combination of citric acid and malic acid is what makes these horrifically. And I'm sure you can get malic acid on its own. I've seen there's a guy on TikTok. Oh my god, TikTok. There's a guy on TikTok called he's Craig, not Craig. Really, really cool guy. I think he actually did a video. I'll have to find it and see if I can share it with you. Where he like mixed malic acid with Monster. He does a lot of stuff with mixing with the energy drink Monster. And he literally his hands did this whole crazy like thing where he like seemed to have completely gone into some kind of spasm with how sour it was.
That's hilarious. Now I just want to buy malic acid and just drop it into people's crap. Like just
That's a nice salad you've got there.
Yeah.
See you later.
Rebecca's got like a thing of tea, just be like beep beep beep, just drops them in there and then walk away. Be like, oh, what is wrong with this tea? What's wrong, honey? Oh, your tea's not good? Oh,
what's horrific is it like I have something else that's sour. I'm gonna save that for later.
Wow, yeah. Okay. All right. What do you so what do you got? What's your next thing?
My next thing, I'm gonna go safe. We got like these Haribo.
Oh yeah.
Haribo trick or treats. So I love Haribo. Haribo is actually made in a town pretty close to me called Pontefract. It is the home of Haribo.
Home of
Haribo
Haribo.
factories there. My auntie used to work there.
Wow.
She now works somewhere in Paris, I think equally in some kind of confectionery company. But yeah, she used to work at the Haribo factory in Pontefract. When I take grandma shopping, actually, sometimes I can smell the sweetness of the Haribo being made in the factory. The whole entire town smells of really sweet Haribo smell. So, like, I'm gonna eat one of these little skulls. My favorite Haribos, by the way, are the ones with the foam on the bottom. I don't know how you feel about the foamy bottomed Haribo.
I've not had
stuff.
ones like that.
Well, guess I'm gonna have to send you guys. Once the other stuff that I sent you arrives and we know it gets there safely, I will send you a gift bag of different Haribos. But yeah, these are just straightforward, fruity, sweet, chewy.
Okay,
Nice.
but here's before I go, I have to ask you this question: do you guys have the Haribo commercials where the board? There's like a big board and they talk like babies, like they talk like little kids. I should say.
I like the ones with the rings on because
Yes.
they're really pretty. Yeah,
I love
exactly
those commercials. They are amazing.
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm glad you do because if you was, I was gonna be like, you have to watch this like right now.
Yeah, we have those. Kids and grown-ups love it. Haribo is just a staple. If you're gonna have a gummy sweet in the UK, unless you like the traditionals of like Maynards, wine gums, or Spot Mix and stuff like that, or Midget Gems, Haribo is the go-to for people over here. So.
Yep. All right. Let me see. Well, I got a bunch of like stuff that everybody gets. Do you guys have Airheads?
Yes, we do, but they're not very common.
Okay.
Which is something that's upsetting. So
yeah, so basically it's just taffy. It's very sticky. It's very sticky candy, and it's...
so Nick won't be speaking for the next 2 to 3 minutes.
So and it looks like this
because his teeth will be sticking.
This one's orange. So yeah.
See, we have that, but we have a company called Swizzles to make all kinds of different confectionery to come around, and that's 2 of them. What I've got, I have refreshers, and I have a sour refresher, but they are very, very similar in terms of chewy taffy.
They're good.
But refreshers have like chunks of sugar in the middle when you bite into them. So I'm gonna have to once I know the stuff that I've sent you gets nice and safe. And my worry with customers is if I send you sweets and chocolate is like that customs will just keep hold of it over there. But I'll have to send you some like Swizzles because we've had this conversation. But most of mine now, the next ones are all Swizzles company making different kind of stuff. Is I don't think you get any of these over there at all. So if you're going to Google it, Swizzles is a SWIZZELS.
No, none of this looks familiar.
Yeah. So they make loads of different stuff.
I can get Squashy's bubble gum, Squashy's sour cherry, and apple flavor sweets. It looks like Squashy's is what I can get. That's pretty much the only
so they're a big thing. So we have the drumstick squashes. Coming up next for me.
I see those. Yeah, I can get those from
which they're based off
Walmart.
They're based off an old lollipop that we used to get as a kid called drumstick lollipops, and they were ridiculously chewy, like lollipop style sweets. But they were fantastic. They were one of my favorites as a kid growing up. I don't like the chewy stuff as much now as an adult.
This says it's raspberry and milk flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't see milk coming in.
Works really well.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Like I said, once I have a feeling that customs will be okay with me sending you sweets because people import and export sweets and stuff from the UK to the US quite often. So once I know the stuff gets there and I know a time scale, so I can kind of send you stuff that I know isn't going to go bad as I'm sending it, kind of thing.
Well, the
I will
drumstick
send you
things I
guys.
can get probably cheaper than you can even mail them to me. I think
Yeah, but if I'm doing a box,
that's fair.
I know roughly how much it costs me, like £12.50 to send you a certain size box,
How
and I
the
can stuff quite a lot in
hey
that
does
box.
it cost you £12.50? It probably cost me $120.50 just to send you anything. I gotta go to the
Exactly.
post office
So
now and ask how much it would cost to send you something. Because the last time I did it, it was like $70.
yeah, I think to send you the things that I've sent you most recently, it's cost me more than I initially anticipated, but they are gifts and I've got them covered and insured. So I wanted to make sure they got there. And if they didn't get there, then I'd at least be able to claim back for them and resend them. So, but yeah, I think to send you like and the kids as well, because I would love to see Noah and Ariel's, or hear Noah and Ariel's reaction to some of the UK sweets that we get that you guys don't, because I think they would be super excited. I think Becca would be super excited as
Yes,
well,
she would.
because I know she's a big thing for UK stuff.
Yeah,
So
she's always
yeah.
asking about different things, as we talked about in the last episode. Always.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a squishy. Squishies are cool. These are like, they're really foamy. They're more of a foamy sweet. Squishy and foamy.
Huh.
And the raspberry and whole milk, you can tell by the color. Like
Okay.
I'm holding it something.
Yeah.
But
now,
they're a staple.
Are they chalky? Are they chewy? What are they?
They're chewy. They're very, very chewy.
Very chewy.
But the raspberry comes through. But the creamy flavor of the milk comes in as well. And it is literally just like eating if you were to imagine raspberry ripple ice cream. That flavor combination.
Okay.
It's great. Logan loves these. In fact, we all do. There's
Sure.
my mother-in-law has some neighbors, and I can't remember where they're from, but they're from an Eastern European country. It might come to me later, but they love these, especially the female. She is absolutely like a huge fan of this because they don't get them over there. But she's a big fan of them, and she's currently. Can I say this? I think I can. I mean, what's the probability of them hearing? Is they're currently pregnant, so we are sending her a gift basket of different flavored squashies soon because she's pregnant. So she's a big fan of them. So we're going to send her some of those for her to enjoy while she's pregnant. But she is a massive fan of squashies.
I love it.
And they do really good themed ones as well. They do off the back of Despicable Me, they do some Minion ones.
Oh, fun!
Which are banana and blueberry flavored. Really strange, but they are like the blue and yellow of the Minions.
Okay, yeah. The combos are getting me, like banana and blueberry, milk and raspberry. Very interesting. I'd be interested.
Yeah. Drumsticks. This is when I was a kid, sweets wise, when it came to like chewy taffy style sweets, we had refreshers, which I'm going to try later, which are like a lemony kind of soury sweet. And then we had drumstick lollies, and which is what these are, the raspberry and milk. And then blackjacks, which are like a licoricey / aniseed flavor.
Okay.
And that was it, really. After that, you had like licorice sticks, which are just disgusting. I hate licorice as a flavor. So we had like the Bertie Bassett's, licorice all sorts. Just no, thank you. Lime, licorice and lime hard sweets, humbugs, rhubarbs and custards. I could send you so many different. I could literally walk into my local sweet shop and go pick and mix of this, and this, and this. And yeah, you'd have no teeth left, but you'd be happy. You'd be really, really happy.
I love it. You'd be happy. You'd be really, really happy. I love it. Okay, so this one I picked simply because you were in the last episode talking about Fortnite and Simpsons and all that stuff. And I don't know if this correlates with you with advertising, but Bart sold these when I was a kid like nobody's business. Do you guys have Butterfingers?
Ah, Butterfingers.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
You
very.
know how much it is for me to get a Butterfinger over here?
Oh, I have no idea. Not hard to get.
So a normal chocolate bar over here, I'm looking at like 95 pence
Mm-hmm.
to £1. For me to get a Butterfinger over here, £3.50.
That's crazy.
For me to get my favorite chocolate bar ever, I am an absolute sucker for a Baby Ruth.
Mm. Oh, well, I need to send you stuff.
£2.70. £2.75 for me to have a Baby Ruth bar over here. But I will enjoy every single pence of that £2.75 because the perfect combination of peanut butter and chocolate and caramel and biscuit. Yeah. The closest we have over here to a Baby Ruth is a Cadbury's Star Bar.
Okay.
And it's just not the same. It's just not the same.
All
But a
right.
Baby Ruth is by far my most favorite chocolate bar in the world.
So have you seen the Butterfinger Simpson commercials?
I think I have.
Okay, I was gonna say obviously they wouldn't like advertise over there because obviously you guys don't have them. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
Bart back in the day advertised. I can't remember. It was like "Give me my Butterfinger" or something. I can't remember what it was. It was something like that. But yeah,
Give me my Butterfinger so I don't eat my shorts.
Yeah. But yeah, Bart advertised Butterfingers all the time in the 90s. So.
Oh, sorry. I just finished the Haribo off and the drumsticks at the same time.
Yeah.
That was a taste sensation. I've got like orange and blackberry tangy with raspberry and milk all at the same time.
Glad I went with water for this podcast.
Yeah, I have some kind of Polish honey beer, which probably isn't helping with a combination of the flavors, but at the same time, at the same time, it's the weekend for me, and as of tomorrow, I am on a strict calorie deficit diet. So I am making the most out of eating all this candy and
I was going to say,
drinking
did
beer
you
right
plan that with this podcast? Or you're like, well, this will be the last one.
I did.
Nice.
I did. I said to Lindsay that the kids were having Halloween and I had to eat the candy for the podcast. So tomorrow is like my last Hail Mary in terms of we're having the in-laws over for our weekly Thanksgiving meal.
I like that.
But then after that, I am on a serious calorie deficit. But my calorie deficit, this might shock you. For me to be in a deficit, I have to eat 2,800 calories.
Is that because you do so much walking during like when you're
it is.
Yeah.
It's because I'm 240 pounds, 23% body fat, and I walk a ridiculous amount and go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. So
yeah.
For me to maintain my size but lose body fat, 2,800 calories. For me to maintain 3,300 calories.
It's actually hard to eat that, isn't it? I mean, like,
yeah, it is. I've been meal planning with Lindsay today, and she was like, "Well, I can make you these meals, and they're like 500 calories per meal, but they're 45 grams of protein. So I have to eat 220 grams of protein a day." And she's like, "But you're gonna have to eat roughly every 2 hours." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." Roughly every 2 hours, I have to be eating something, but I have to watch my macros and my calories. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting couple of months, but I'm hoping it'll be okay.
You got it. You can do it.
Do you guys have like a cheap chocolate? Do you know if like you have this like chocolate coins?
Oh,
They're just like
yeah.
They're not a branded chocolate. They're just a cheap, crappy chocolate. How much do you like the cheap, crappy chocolate flavor?
I don't.
Really?
No, it tastes like wax.
Oh, it just must be. What I'm going next is literally a bowl of cheap, waxy, crappy chocolate, and these are my favorite Halloween chocolates. I like the branded stuff, but I can go to the shop and buy the branded stuff. I like the cheap chocolate flavor, and I don't ask me why.
Hey, that's good.
I don't know if it's in.
Was that just a
This is soft.
Was that a chocolate ball, or was that like a Whoppery type thing?
No, this is a chocolate ball.
Okay.
It has a really creamy center. That is like the. I'm really sad that Logan only had one of those.
So is Logan.
I asked him. Well, no, because I asked him when I went. Oh my god, that was really really nice. When I went in, when I went in his bowl, and I told him what I was doing. I was like, look, I'm going to take 3 from yours, and I'm going to take 3 from Emily's, because we're going to talk about it in the podcast. So I need at least. Wow, that was so nice. I need at least one chocolatey one. That you don't want to give up. And he was like, well, all I have is these Dinky Deckers, these Milky Ways. I have one fudge, and I have one gingerbread flavored Kit Kat. And he's like, and I don't want to give you any of those because I really like them, or I like the sound of them. I was like, well, if you got anything else, just pick this one. I had this one chocolate ball that I found in the bottom of a bowl that was covered in rainwater, and I was like, I'll take it. It'll do. I will literally, if it's down to the nitty gritty for me to have the chocolate one, because Emily had already eaten all her chocolate. Then I'll take it. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that was actually really nice. It was really creamy and hazelnutty in the middle, which.
Yeah,
When it
your
comes to
cheap chocolate might be better than our cheap chocolate. That's all I'm gonna say. I have a feeling.
Okay.
Because
I'll add that to the list. I'll send you some of our cheap grabber chocolate. And you can tell me if it's any better. To be fair, though, when you guys like Hershey's, is Hershey's like a top level chocolate for you?
No, probably not anymore. At a time, I think it probably was. Now, like, I would consider like Dove, like a Dove bar. Yeah.
I don't know what Dove is.
Yeah, let me send you.
What about Lindt? Do you have Lindt chocolate?
Yeah, that would be that's top tier. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay. That's what I class as top. For me, that's what I would class as top tier chocolate. So, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about sending you Lindt chocolate.
So maybe I'll send you. What is happening? Kroger just broke on me.
I'm trying to think what brands of chocolate you wouldn't get or wouldn't get easily over there. And I'm assuming things like Dairy Milk, Galaxy, Nestle, you might struggle with.
Yeah, dairy man. Yeah, I've seen Dairy Milk around.
I know Milka, as in like because they're a German Swiss company, Milka. You get quite easy over there.
Milka?
Yeah, Milka.
Making sure I'm seeing all the things. I have never had this before.
Okay, so milk is on the list.
I could get them, but not in a store. So I don't think like I'm attached to my current Walmart, and like so I can't just go get them from a Walmart.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think they're. Yeah, I'd have to like search them out basically.
Fair enough. Okay, so Milka. You sure? I'm going to start making a list of this stuff. I'll add it to this one. Milka.
Oop. By the way, I sent you a Dove. I sent you a Dove bar, or a Dove. I sent you a picture. Hey. I didn't send you a Dove bar. I sent you a picture of like, the Dove candies. But Lindt is definitely like top notch for sure.
I can't spell calendar. Chocolates.
Now let me try this. Dairy Milk.
I've done that horrible thing of like I've edited my home screen on my phone and now I can't find anything.
Yeah, so actually, Sean, you had it backwards. I can get Cadbury Dairy Milk in store like right now, but Milka I have no access to.
Okay, cool. I will let it. See, Dove. If I send you a Galaxy now, if I send you a picture of Galaxy chocolate, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's just Dove," because the packaging looks exactly the same. Like scarily the same. That's unreal. Galaxy chocolate, Galaxy minstrels, because that's kind of what you sent me.
Yeah, I did. I sent you the little wrapped pieces. We get them.
Yeah. So
we love the dark chocolate versions of Dove chocolates.
Tell you what, I did get the other day while we're talking. I went into like what we class as a ye olde sweet shop. Is I got some dark chocolate covered coffee beans. Oh, they were very, very tasty. Finished them off this morning.
So here's something I actually had, and I don't like coffee. I don't like to drink it. I just don't. But I am finding that I like coffee sweets more and more. In fact, I tried I can't remember what it was, but I tried something. I think we were in Disney World, and it was coffee, and I was like, wow, I really like this. This is weird. So then I tried coffee again, and I'm like, nope, that hasn't changed. Still don't like coffee. But anyways, I was I went into my church, and apparently somebody had just come from Colombia. So I was given dark chocolate Colombian coffee beans, like roasted and done in Colombia the week before. And they actually were really good. I was amazed.
Cafe Nero was a franchise over here. Used to do them when you were kind of queuing up and buying your coffee. It was one of them impulse buy things, so they're right near the till. They used to do little boxes of Peruvian coffee beans, roasted like dark roast coffee beans in dark chocolate, and oh man, I love those. But I am a big coffee connoisseur, so I buy all my coffee comes from Skull Crusher. I don't drink freeze dried instant coffee anymore. I can't stomach it at all. Just no. I have one coffee a day, and it is I hand grind it myself and brew it that way. Don't ask me why. I just I don't know if it's as growing up your taste buds change, but that's the way I was going. But yeah, I like coffee. Coffee flavored things, I'm not a big fan of. So Revels, which is I don't know if you get Revels, which is like a mystery bag where you get chocolate covered peanuts, Maltesers, coffee flavored, orange flavored, and just like plain chocolate pebbles. They're called Revels, Revels. They come in an orange bag, and it's like a lucky dip of what you get, kind of thing. If you don't get those, that'll go on the list of things to send you because Revels are interesting.
No, I do. I have none of those.
Okay. But yeah, they're good because you get like there's one that's a coffee flavored sweet, one that's an orange, then you get a Malteser. You get what's classed as a Galaxy chocolate pebble, which we call a minstrel over here. Which I don't know if you ever got vice versas. That was an interesting one.
Nope.
As a kid. So a vice versa was white chocolate outside with milk chocolate inside, or milk chocolate outside with white chocolate inside. Hence the vice versa.
Okay. That would be an interesting combo.
Interesting. It was good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
whose turn is it?
Because I've got these staring. It's my turn. You did the.
I couldn't remember.
Did you do or did I do?
I don't know. It was so long ago. No way to know, Sean.
It was.
You go.
So what I've got here is a Parma Violet.
Okay.
Which I think, with the way these look, you call them a Smartie.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're wrapped like a Smartie. Are they little like chalky sugar?
Hard chalky
Yeah.
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 So these will definitely be on my list of things. These are called Parma Violets, and I'm not a huge fan of these because I don't like the texture of them, but I love the flavor of a Parma Violet. And the only way I can describe the flavor of them, and you're probably going to go, that sounds disgusting, is almost a rose soap.
Oh, so they taste a lot different than Smarties. Because
Mm,
Smarties just taste like you took like a quarter spoonful of sugar and poured it in your mouth, basically.
no, these have got like a really weird, almost. If I was to describe the taste of lilac, as in like the color light purple lilac,
Mm-hmm.
like a light rose but sweet flavor.
Hmm.
That's what
Yeah,
they taste like. They taste literally what they look like. They are a light purple lilac color, and that's exactly how they taste. If it wasn't for the texture, these would be like my crack because I like the flavor of them.
that's
So
that's very interesting. I never thought that you were like talking about a taste, like how they taste. I was like, what do you mean they taste like sugar? That's what Smarties. That's
mm.
Smarties taste like sugar. That's what they taste like. All right, Sean.
But there's
Oh,
a
good.
there's there's a gin company called Whitley Neal's,
Mm-hmm.
and they make a gin that's the same flavor as those. That stuff is lethal because you can drink it with like an elderflower flavored tonic, and it is literally just like drinking the sweets. There's no like you don't get the bitter aftertaste of the
Yeah.
alcohol in it. Very very lethal.
Hmm. Okay. Do you have fun dips?
Ah, fun dips. We don't have fun dips. We call them dib dabs.
Dib dabs. Okay. So good because I can't open this. I promised my child I would not because she has one and she loves them.
Oh,
So
are they? So what
in
comes with
this,
them to dip?
yeah, in this part right here, wrong way. This part right here is
Like a
is a stick,
sugary stick.
sugary stick. Yes, and in this
Hmm.
part right here is whatever flavor. This
Sugar.
would be like a raz apple. This is raz apple. So raz apple, basically sugar powder, is what it is. Lick the stick,
Yeah.
put the stick in the powder, lick again, and repeat and repeat and repeat until you bounce off the walls. So,
Yeah.
so
Have you ever watched Austin Powers?
I have, but it's been a long time ago.
So I'm going to go over the road and get you some orange sherbet.
Yeah.
That is a dib dab. Dib dabs are basically powdered sugar and some kind of stick, and
Okay.
you lick the stick, dip it in, stick it in your mouth, lick the sugar off. I think the stick's usually licorice. I avoid the crap out of those. But they did realize that not everybody liked licorice, so they brought out one that was like a hard candy sugar
Mm-hmm.
stick that you then dip.
Yeah, that's what these are.
They were
These are the hard candy sugar
yeah,
sticks.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The kind of stuff that you don't want to give your kids before they go to
No,
sleep. Yeah.
definitely not.
I bumped into Emily's mum this evening at the fireworks display, and she was hand feeding Emily's little brother cotton candy. And I'm
Mm.
like, I looked at the time, I was like, you do realize he's eating pure sugar at 7 p.m. And I kind of bent down with him and went, your mommy's crazy. You ain't gonna sleep. And he just laughed and then ran around in circles and spun around on the spot. So I was like, yep, good luck with that.
Yeah, you have fun.
But that's what a dib dab does to kids. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
To carry on the Swizzles train, I'm leaving the sour one till last because I've never had one of the sour ones. But a Swizzles refresher, as far as chewy sweets and taffy style sweets go, these are one of my favorites. They're like a lemony flavored chewy taffy monstrosity with a sugary center. So like the powdered sugar that comes in a dib dab or what might be in the whatever you just showed. I can't
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Fun dip.
Fun dip is in the center of this.
Hmm.
It is
Oh wow. Yeah, that's
chewy. but because it's got the sugary stuff in the middle, these are so nice.
So is there
These are
any
like
sour, or
my
is it
thing.
just sweet with like a flavoring?
It's lemon flavored
Okay.
with original lemon flavored. I didn't realize it actually said that on the packaging. But yeah, it's just a lemon flavored chewy taffy sweet with powdered sugar in the middle.
Hmm.
Quite possibly one of my favorite taffy sweets as a kid.
That does sound pretty good.
Mm.
Yeah. So it'd be like an
I'm just gonna
airhead
have them.
with something in the middle, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I like it.
I'm just having a minute here.
You do that.
I'm literally.
I will move on. So I don't know. I mean, you talked about Milky Ways. So you have Milky Ways. Do you have Snickers over there?
What? Why is your Milky Way
It's a mini.
not blue and white?
Oh, I thought you
No,
were talking about how small it is.
no. Why is it not blue and white?
Because ours are golden brown. I don't know.
But ours are blue and white with stars on that look like the Milky Way.
Huh. That makes a lot of sense. These are not. These are not. So,
But FYI, chewing that refresher has hurt my jaw. Age-related injury here. Ow.
that makes a lot of sense advertising wise that you would have stars on your Milky Way. We never have. Ours are brown. Yeah, brown and gold. No, I wanted to make sure I wasn't like going crazy.
Is it just a milk chocolate outside with a really fluffy, like milky, chocolatey thing in the middle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, ours. I guess I never paid attention to the backdrop of the thing. So, like, the Milky Way is not the stars in ours. It's like they've taken the nougat and swirled it around to make like the Milky Way swirl, basically.
Okay.
You can't see it in the mini, but I'll send you this like Walmart picture of it, and it'll show it better. But yeah. So I know there's like Snickers, Milky Way, Snickers, Milky Way. I'm a Milky Way fan. If I gotta have one of the two,
I like Snickers.
I know. I figured you would because you were a Babe Ruth fan. So the peanuts in the Snickers, I figured would pull you that way.
Were Snickers called marathons for you at one point?
Not in my lifetime. Not that I know of. No.
Okay, so as a kid, Snickers weren't known as Snickers for me. They were known as marathons.
Marathons, huh? Like the race?
Exactly the same thing. Like the race.
Okay.
Exactly the same thing. Chocolate layer of caramel, like nugget and peanuts all together. Exactly the same thing, but they were just called a marathon bar.
Nope. Definitely not that over here.
Okay.
Boo's having a thing at the moment. I don't know if you can hear her.
That's quite right. I'm having a thing with my jaw. I've managed to click it, and it seems to be okay now. But that ruined me. I'm going to go back to the Parma Violets for a minute because, they're kind. Or is it you? I'm so old.
So I'm looking this up. Yeah, so Mars Candy, which I believe is the Snickers company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a candy bar. Over here, it was the 60s and 70s. The Mars Marathon bars.
Mm-hmm.
Was a longtime favorite, never to be seen again past the early 1980s. At least here.
Yeah, it was late 1980s that they went from the marathon to the Snickers bar. I can remember them being a marathon bar.
I'm loving this, man. This is candy. This is like candy history over here. Learning all kinds of stuff.
In fact, I'm pretty certain that in some of the Halloweeny episodes of Stranger Things, where they've got like the tab cola,
Okay.
they actually have marathon minis in the Halloween collection.
Oh, shut the front door. Now I want to see that. I will say they've kept the branding. I mean, it literally is that same big blue, all caps letters that said marathon on the bar, and it now says Snickers. That's crazy. And
Snickers.
it's got the same like white background with the red lining. All the stuff's the same. Huh. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Do you know the only chocolate bar that I have not tried that comes from the US is a Three Musketeers bar.
Ooh. Do you like is it nougat? I think it's nougat.
Yes.
Okay. Because that's pretty much I believe what it is. It's just like chocolate wrapped in nougat.
It's a Mars bar. So a Mars bar is basically a Snickers bar without the peanuts.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I love them. I think they're really good.
Yeah. It's the only thing I've never tried from the US. So we have like we have sweet shops. We have what we call a ye olde sweet shop, which you walk into and everything's in like a plastic jar.
Okay,
and
yeah.
you pick down what you want from the plastic jar, and they weigh it out in grams and charge you whatever it is. And then we have the ye olde confectionery company, which actually is a franchise in the UK, and they have all the like usual stuff in jars, but they also have all the American import stuff. And I always check the American import section because I'm always interested to try stuff. So like I like the Code Red aniseed flavored stuff. So Mountain Dew Code Red, big fan of that. I like it. Can't get it over here unless it's really expensive because it's an import. But I've never yet to find a Three Musketeers bar in any of them, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's so close to a Mars or anything like that, but I can find all different kinds of Hershey's. I can find all. You guys have all the different kinds of M&Ms. We literally have peanut, crispy, original. But you guys have all different kinds of like fudge, brownie flavored ones and stuff like that.
Peanut butter are like one of my favorite. They're really good.
Yeah, we don't get those over here.
Can I tell you something really funny? When we were getting married, Becca and I, they had pastel, blue and purple, pastel-y M&Ms. But they were still a little pricey. And Becca, but we wanted them for our wedding because we were going to fill these little jars with them. Still have some of the jars that we filled right over here. So, but Beck was like, I don't want to pay this price for all the M&Ms we need. She was like, so what she did was she took a scad ton of the M&Ms and hid them behind the shoe rack in the shoe section, and then waited for it to be after the Easter time, and then went and scrounged the bags back out and bought them at a 70% discount.
I like it.
I mean,
it's a sensible thing to do.
I don't know if sensible is the right word. I don't know that it's even entirely completely ethical, but that's what she did. So
I think it's perfectly ethical.
And she got them.
It's for a wedding. Yeah.
We were gonna buy them from the M&M store because you can have them send you whatever color M&Ms you want, but they are ridiculously expensive, like a lot expensive.
In fact, while we were in Ilkley, which is what I mentioned in the previous episode, when we went and walked around the Ilkley Mall, I went to the town centre and I walked into the sweet shop there, and you can't get white M&Ms over here anywhere. They had a huge jar of white M&Ms. Per 100 grams, keeping in mind that I paid £3 per 100 grams, and I bought 100 grams of the dark chocolate coffee beans. Per 100 grams, £4.75 for 100 grams of white M&Ms.
Oh my gosh. Gotta really love your white M&Ms.
So, yep. Okay.
All right, we're running kind of late here. So if you got like one more.
I have the one more. I have the last one. I have the sour apple flavored Swizzles Refresher. So we've gone from the lemon one, which absolutely destroyed my jaw to eat. So I'm really, really walking with trepidation on this one. I have the sour apple one. I've never had one of the sour ones, so I'm quite excited to try this. But equally, given the toxic waste debacle we had at the very beginning, which is now going to make an absolute fool of me on TikTok for a while.
I thought it was
I'm
pretty
going to
great.
stick this in all in one. I'm probably not going to be able to talk while I chew it. It's really, really flexible. It's really
Oh
weird. I don't know
wow!
if it's because of the sours.
Now, speaking of things that look like airheads, that looks like an airhead. That
Yeah,
literally
it
looks
is.
like an airhead.
That is what a refresher is an airhead. It's really see
Okay.
through. I don't like. It's really hard to
Yeah.
kind of tell,
Yeah.
but with the light in front of me, I can see right through. Like this part is really see through.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. Well,
mm,
Sean's out of
all right,
commission for like.
I'm not out of commission. I'm gonna sound like I'm chewing and talking at the same time, which is really bad.
I'm just gonna sound like I'm chewing and talking. Oh wait, maybe I am chewing and talking at the same time. I'm not sure. Well, he doesn't have
Yeah.
near the face, so it is not near a sour. So
No, there is an element of I'm spitting all over the microphone because of the sourness.
it seems like it might be more like my sour punch than your toxic waste, which is good for you. I wouldn't want you to have to go through that twice. Be a good way to cap off the start and
Oh,
cap the episode.
I am going to eat one of the pear ones as I say goodbye to the end of this podcast because it's hilarious, and I'll do anything to make people laugh.
Will you do that? You know what I'm gonna do, Sean? Will you eat your awful thing? I'm gonna eat this Twix. So you eat the pear one, and I will sit here and enjoy it as we say goodbye.
Do you know what I like to do with a Twix? And this might sound absolutely horrific, but it became a bit of a ritual when I worked at my previous power station with a guy called David Rayner, who I worked with, who was from Sheffield. And we gave him the name of Dida. His nickname was Dida.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the way he spoke. I'm going to swallow this real quick. It's chewed enough. He actually taught me if you went when we used to go to the vending machine at the end of the day, and this is still something I do to the day now, but as a shift we do it at work at the moment. Is we all have one of these like hot chocolates from the coffee machine. We get like we get so many free vends of coffee machine coffees where I work now, which is really great. We get 7 a day, which is nice because I usually just hammer the cold drinks while I'm out and about. But I always save one for when we get back. Is we used to go when I worked in the maintenance department with him. We used to go to the coffee machine. This wasn't where I work now. This was previous. We had to pay for it, but we used to buy a Twix each and a chemical hot chocolate. We used to call it because it was one of those like powders in a plastic Clicks cup plastic like hot chocolate. And a Twix. And what we used to do is we used to sit in the vending machine area all together and we used to be talking and stuff. And we used to bite each end of the Twix off and then use it as a straw and suck the hot chocolate through it. So it'd like melt the biscuit and warm the caramel up. So like it become really squishy and warm. The biscuit used to dissolve and you used to get the hot chocolate and all the flavor of the Twix at the same time. And then you just literally ram the whole finger of the Twix in your mouth because it was so squishy.
Sure.
And chew it. And it was fantastic. It was great. It was one of my favorite things as an apprentice when I was a young kid, and I loved it. And it's one of my fond memories. So I'm not looking forward to this.
Can't believe you're doing this again.
So I'm going to stick this in my mouth and probably regret my life decisions for the next 30 seconds while I say goodbye. Have you got anything else to add before I kind of go?
Are you still trying to? Do you still think you're going to do the outro? Is this what you think is going to happen?
I am going to sour face my way through this outro.
I'm totally.
See us off until next week.
I'm going to eat this Crunch Bar and watch this. I'm just going to. You enjoy it.
Screw you and your. We have Crunch Bars over here, by the way. So screw you and your Crunch Bar. It's so much worse than the apple. Well, Jesus. I like Anthony and Zero. You want to meet the fuckers? You want to meet the fuckers? You want to jinx a cat? Oh, it's making my teeth grind. Anyway, thanks very much for putting up with us for this episode of me going absolutely nuts while we eat candy. We hope you had a fantastic Halloween. It's making me feel sick. We hope you had a fantastic Halloween. We wish you all the best for November going on forward. And we shall speak to you in a week. Hopefully my face will have returned to normal. And yeah, thanks very much for listening.
See you later, guys.
Thanks for tuning in to Dad Crossing. We're here to remind you that this podcast is made by dads for dads. It's a place where all of us can come together, share a laugh, and tackle the wild ride that is fatherhood. If you want to keep the conversation going or just need a safe space to chat or ask for help, you are always welcome to reach out. You can find me, Sean, at Sean_Abbott, and you can find my good friend Nick at Nick10Do. And of course, give our social media platforms a good look over, because that is where we share all the updates, all the laughs, and all the things dad life. That is, everything is at Dad Crossing. For anything more, feel free to drop us a message at team@dadcrossing.com. And until next time, stay strong, stay connected, and remember, you're never alone on this journey. We'll see you in the next episode of Dad Crossing.